It's a hard act to follow. 2009's Trials HD is one of the best-selling titles in the history of the Xbox Live Arcade, but it's also one of the most deserving of a sequel. Apparently, Red Lynx is up to the task as Trials Evolution is set to return in a big way to the Xbox Live Arcade. Sticking with the physics-based gameplay that made Trials HD so addictively fun, Trials Evolution doesn't necessarily need to reinvent the wheel. It's what's been added that makes the game a better experience. It's more of what made Trials HD great in the first place, and frankly, it's a better game than the original. Gone are the warehouses from Trials HD, replaced by well-imagined and well-designed tracks that are set in a variety of locales. You'll wheelie your way across roller coaster-like environments that feel very much like an amusement park ride than they ever did before. With plenty of environmental effects and hazards laid carefully to trip you up, Trials Evolution does call back to its core trial and error gameplay, most especially if you're looking to snag a perfect score or gold medal. Evolution is much more community-driven than its predecessor. There's a deep online component that measures your scores against those of your Xbox Live friends, and rivalries are sure to get heated. It's very similar to what EA has done with the autolog features in its Need for Speed Racing series. Trials HD was a game that continually pushed you to give it one more shot, and Evolution is no different. There's a nicely integrated quick restart feature that you'll be using often when going for high scores or making that perfect run. One of the major differences between HD and Evolution is in its accessibility. There's a great deal of content in this game, something for everyone if you will. While veterans will likely scoff at some of the early levels and Evolution as being too easy or dumbed down, rest assured if you stay with it long enough, you'll be faced with fist-shaking difficulty at some point. Survive the developer-made levels and you'll always have community-made content to fall back on. Red Lynx has incorporated 2 map editors into Trials Evolution, a light and pro editor. You'll definitely want to take some time getting familiar with the controls for these, as they both have a fair amount of options. Online multiplayer is one of the big features in Trials HD, and it comes in a number of varieties. A fast-paced supercross race pits 4 players against one another on a laned track, while Trials and Hardcore Trials will have you racing against ghosts on easy and technical tracks respectively. At the end of the day, there's not much more that you can ask for from Red Lynx with Trials Evolution. The game has an addictive single-player mode, equally fun multiplayer with online and offline capabilities, a track editor that will likely give the community something to do for months if not years to come, and did I mention that it's $20? Yeah, there's that too. It's got more content than you'll find in games 3 times the price, and it's better than most of them.